that shit. Yeah.
But how much did your degree actually play a part in it? So like, let's just say I start learning how to read charts, right? I feel like there's a big hype over trading now. You know, people started talking about Forex. People started talking about options.
Crypto.
Crypto.
Yeah. Everyone became a trader in the last 2 years.
Wait, what's that?
I said everyone became a trader in the last 2 years.
Dude, everybody became an expert.
Yes.
Not just a trader, but an expert. Everyone knows how to read the market. And so like, what's the likelihood of just an average Joe that became an overnight expert, as I call it? Likelihood of getting a job.
We're gonna get into that because that was important. But I want to make one more point.
Yeah.
So like the key thing with my degree, I think, which was important, is it helped steer me down the right path for like my intellectual curiosity. Like I already had an interest in markets and the way that they function, and that prepared me well because the job that I do now is interesting to me. And like I have kind of a short attention span.
Yeah.
So if I'm not interested in something, like I couldn't drag myself through the day. So like I think that was the key point.
You need to challenge yourself.
Yeah.
They kind of made you, like you said, intellectual curiosity. It's kind of like you became a detective and they gave you like the blueprints on how to find what you're looking for, right?
Yeah, sort of.
Kind of. And then you apply that to other places. So would you say, like, let's just say I wanted to be in your position. How out of a scale of 1 to 10, do I need a college degree?
Yes.
Yes, I absolutely need a college
I think
degree.
that's the way that the system's designed.
Okay, so just like I have the college degree and it helps open doors for other people to take me seriously.
Exactly.
In this
like
space.
the way that the like financial services like system is designed is that they're highly selective. It used to be that they only took people from Ivy Leagues. Like honestly, that was the old kind of
boy club.
Yeah,
that was the old reputation of like Wall Street banks. We'll keep it there. Now it's not as selective. From a like they're trying to take people from more different colleges because they just found out they were getting too many like basically good on paper students that like couldn't actually adapt to the real world.
And that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna be like, yo, like, couldn't I just pay somebody to go to school, get me this degree, learn how to talk very well, learn how to read some charts, and then go to the position, and then kind of essentially, bullshit my way in because I never really went to school for it. I just paid somebody to go for school.
I think that would weed you out. I think once you get
skill,
like,
sorry.
Bullshitting is a good skill though.
Bullshitting is a great skill. I mean, I think this is.
How far can that get you? Though?
No, so
pretty fucking far.
The important thing is like there's a language of any industry, anything that you do. There's a language of aviation. There's a language of like
finance,
of TikTok. There's anything that you want to be good at. There's a language of it, and so it does help to be interested in it. Like I on my own had my own interest in reading, articles and reading Twitter and whatever. Like,
what would you say? What would you advise as somebody who's like a beginner? Like, what do you read every day? Like, what do you usually wake up and open charts to? Or like,
I'm a Twitter degenerate.
Twitter degenerate.
Let's go.
Any like thing that you follow?
I follow like literally anyone that
talks about it.
Well, I mean, Twitter has this like good algorithm that will suggest you people. So like, if you pick someone up, like I'm gonna give the dumbest person ever because they actually suck. But Jim Cramer. If you follow Jim Cramer, you can fade all of his picks and make money. But if you follow Jim Cramer, then it's gonna tell you other people that are
like Jim Cramer and think like Jim Cramer, and what I'm saying, and are kind of on that side in that community, right?
The same way like you watch some like crypto YouTuber, it's gonna give you suggestions of other people.
Exactly.
That's a good way to do it, and it takes some care. Like I think the best thing is have someone that can give you like real advice and tell you like what's like who are the charlatans and who actually knows what they're
the
talking
people who
about.
try to remain objective.
Yeah, well, there's charlatans like for example, like Andrew Pompliano. That dude is a charlatan. Like he talked Bitcoin's price up the entire way up, and now that it's falling, and we'll get into crypto later. Yeah, but now that it's falling, he's got his own like podcast where he just talks about markets. Like the dude just wanted like clout.
He did a switch up.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people that are like that their motives for talking about what they're talking are questionable. And that exists in anything you want to learn.
Yeah, like they have an agenda. They have a business they need to run, and their business is like, yo, I'm a crypto channel. I'm going to run a crypto.
You consider that a bullshitter though. And like back to the question, like how far does bullshit get you? Like if I just don't know what I'm talking about, but like, hey, I pay someone to do a degree, like pay somebody to do like schooling for me, learn finance, learn Excel.
You just need a good mentor.
Mentorship.
Yeah. Yes. And like for example, like the thing that's really important is like who you are as a person. Yeah. Like if you're in it to be deceitful, like people are going to pick up on that shit.
Yes.
Okay. But if you're bullshitting merely to like get yourself in the sphere of people who have
to make money,
like that's you should try to be associating yourself with people that are smarter than you.
Always.
Oh, challenging yourself.
Isn't it just like challenging yourself? Like if you're new to an industry, like there are people that are going to be way smarter than you. Yeah. And if you bullshit in the sake of like your own like ego, then like you think you're so smart and you know everything, your people are gonna not like you. They're gonna be like, that guy's he's a dickhead. He thinks he's like really smart, and because of that, they're not gonna want to share things with you.
So you gotta be humble.
So yeah, you have to like bullshitting is important because people don't like to talk to stupid people,
right?
But you can't bullshit to the sake of like feeling superior to other people, especially if they're the right people to be learning from.
So yeah, you want to have that genuine intellectual curiosity, like we were going before, and then you want to get a mentor that, in my view, I see it as like kind of, they may see a different side, they may have a different opinion that you have, and you guys are both raising questions and kind of finding solving the problem together using your fundamentals, because everybody has a different. I mean, there's a general fundamental, right? Pretty much, and then everybody kind of changes their own fundamentals and creates their own perspective and their own agenda. Or whatever.
Everyone has their own like style of like. The thing is that like people bring their own strengths, and some people aren't comfortable with it. Like they want to be good at everything. Like I work with this guy, and this dude's like an insane coder. Like he's really really good at it, and like it would be very stupid for me to like try to be as good as him at it, because then I would be like, I wouldn't be realizing my potential at the company, trying to do something that there's someone that's way better than me at. So there's certain things I can recognize, what things that like I'm better than him at, and I can hone those skills. Like I'm very assertive, and I am very like persuasive in my ideas and the things that I want to like, I guess, push at the company to make us money. Because at the end of the day, like the back to your bullshitting point, like your bullshitting can only get you as far as the amount of money you make the company. If you work in corporate, at the end of the day, you're valued by how much they pay you relative to how much you make the company.
You need results.
Yeah.
So pretty much you can't bullshit and not show results. You need if you're gonna bullshit, you better have the results.
If you're all talk no game, then
But basically, what I did get from that conversation is pretty much you could bullshit your way through college, but you have to have a genuine intellectual curiosity about this subject, and surround yourself with people that are either not necessarily like-minded, but want to speak the same financial language that you're speaking. And then you guys are constantly going back and forth, right? And that's how you guys
find out
grow.
Who's making more money.
And then you
find out who's making. Okay, for example, like a big change that's happened in like sale. Like I'm in a sales and trading role,